When a much-loved Black Country pub went up in flames and was later unlawfully demolished, few could have predicted the size and strength of the campaign to rebuild it. A month on from the arson attack on the Crooked House pub, some campaigners are taking the protection of the site into their own hands. Rob Brown visited the pub when he was a child and has created Camp Wonky to keep an eye on the site at all times. He says he's doing it to keep every chance of rebuilding the Crooked House alive.
We want our pub built back for everyone to enjoy for years and kids to learn the history. I mean, the amount of wars this has gone through and prohibition times, all that. All the kids need to learn this proper Black Country history. To me, it's something I want to do. I don't care what anybody else thinks. My opinion is I'll camp here and make a point, make a stand.
The story of the Crooked House has had international reach and the attention doesn't show any sign of slowing down. People here are firm in their support for getting the Crooked House rebuilt, and 25,000 of its bricks are now stacked and secured in the containers behind me. But elsewhere, attention is turning to legislation to help prevent things like this from happening again. Conservative MP for Dudley North, Marco Longy, is leading the voice for change in Parliament.
I've had people writing to me and say, Marco, oh, but it's just not about pubs, there's about all sorts of heritage building, and I'm going, I agree. But the wider I make this umbrella, the bigger I make this tent, as laudable a cause as it is, the more possibilities for the law to become just too big to deal with in one go. Let's get some successes. Let's make the Crooked House clause or the Crooked House law the first stepping stone and then expand upon that. So it's going to be about heritage pubs, and I'm going to be just looking at one or two very specific angles and then build on that in the future.
The police investigation to find those responsible for setting the Crooked House alight is still ongoing. As the weeks go by, support for rebuilding this piece of Black Country heritage gets stronger and stronger. Jack Carson, GB News, Himley.